Hi, today I'm going to talk about the Origami Risk Medical Claims Administration Improvement System by Sumaira Salahuddin. I want to talk a little bit about the system that I chose, which is called Origami's Risk. Origami Risk specializes in risk, insurance, and claims management and technology systems. The Claims Administration Department works with the organization to create a smooth flow of claims activity data to and from external sources. They deploy decision-making tools that keeps claims processes moving with very little human help. I want to introduce the client called Tri-State Medical Group PLLC. It's an internal medicine physician's outpatient practice. The Claims Administration Department of Origami Risk works with all kinds of organizations, such as medical practices and hospitals, etc. My project will be focusing on the claims system of this internal medicine and outpatient primary care practice, which is located across the street from Methodist South Hospital. The practice is run by two internal medicine physicians who see about 25 patients a day each. Dr. Qazi Zaman, owner and primary physician of the practice, provided help in acquiring information. They accept patients with all insurances like Medicare, Medicaid, and commercial insurances like Blue Cross and Blue Shield. I want to talk about the planning phase and goal. The issue we are concerned with regarding this medical practice is that the insurance claims process is very slow. It is labor intensive and requires hiring of extra employees, which increases the cost of operations. The goal is to reduce the number of employees involved in the claims transmission processes and provides a faster and reliable system that can deliver the claims to and from the source. The project aligns with the overall goal of the claims administration systems of Origami Risk, where it can offer to integrate with the current system to improve its function. This added value will reduce the overhead costs of the business and increase the claims transmission efficiency. It will also allow clients to track their claims directly. Requirements determination. What is a requirement? It's a statement of what the system must do. It's a statement of characteristics the system must have. It focuses on the business user needs during analysis phase. Requirements will change over time as project moves from analysis to design to implementation phases. The key purpose is to define the project scope, that is, what is and is not to be included, data analysis and validation, and business process techniques. Over here, I selected the business process improvement technique, which increases efficiency and effectiveness of users. The duration analysis, which calculates time needed for each process step, which calculates time needed for overall process. And the change process is to use fewer people, each with broader responsibilities. Benchmarking will be very important for this project. It is basically studying how other organizations in the industry that are similar perform the same business process and can be compared. Problem analysis of the as-is system. Basically, it'll be achieved by asking users to identify problems and solutions, and the root cause analysis, which is to trace symptoms to the real problem that exists. The requirements gathering techniques include interviews, document analysis, and observation. Interviews are the most commonly used techniques. The basic steps include selecting interviewees, designing interview questions, preparing for the interview, conducting the interview properly, and of course the post-interview follow-up. Document analysis is the study of existing material describing the current system. That includes forms, reports, policy manuals, organization charts, as well as unused forms and reports. Observation is basically watching processes being formed. It's checking validity of information gathered in other ways and identifying peak and low periods. What is a use case diagram? It's basically a set of activities that produces some output results. Over here, it's describing how the system is reacting to an event and how it triggers that system. Everything in the system is a response to some triggering event. For example, over here, from the point the patient walks into the doctor's office to the point where the claim is submitted to the insurance company. All the different processes and events are available to be seen, from scheduling appointments to filling out forms, making payments, visiting the doctor, and all these events are processed within the new system, and the information regarding these events can be acquired from the system at any given point of time directly by the office staff. This will not require a third party and hence increase the speed at which the process will take place. The insurance company also has direct access to all the information it needs for updating patients' claims information. What is process modeling? It's a formal way of representing how a business system operates. It's basically a more elaborated version of the use case diagram. It illustrates the activities that are performed and how the data moves amongst them. It's a common technique for creating process models. So over here, we're looking at the external entity, which is the insurance company, and the internal entities within the office, and how it all interacts and how the events flow from one entity to the next. And once again, like how from the point the patient enters the office to the point where all the information is processed within the new system, and how it is retrieved by the office staff at any point, any given time. Data modeling is basically the data warehouse where the system, while reporting the system, will be acquiring all its data. With the click of a button, you can see all the different the description of each entity that is available, like for the patient, for the claim, for the insurance company, etc. The architectural design consists of two parts: the client requirements and the project requirements. The client requirements include the Windows operating system, a special software called Secure Web-Based Origami Risk Platform, automation of entire CMS 111 reporting process, and it requires to be compliant with the OSHA reporting process, which is the OSHA 300, 300A, and 301. The project requirements include the Windows operating system, secure infrastructure, which is the certified SSAE16 SOC1 and SOC2, as well as NIST 853 by independent third parties, and ample data storage. The data storage design is about large amount of data storage, which will be required as the system will be uploading auxiliary data as well as consolidated claims data, which is not deleted. Um, Daily updated data will be processed and stored. Comprehensive update data history will be reported. Powerful features for the intuitive user interface that will make it easier and faster for users will require effective and efficient data storage design. For the implementation, um, Origami Risk's unique implementation methodology will emphasize on speed and flexibility. It'll cut expense cost and reduce overhead by minimizing knowledge loss. For the transition plan, they will provide a team of industry experts to support with the transition. Integration of the new system with the old one will be made easy with specialized configuration. Historical data will be converted to new and accurate data into Origami Risk. Here is a prototype. It shows how the payment summary will be presented with the information on the claims, the payee, the total amount being paid, the company, the description of the diagnostic test or the treatment that's being done, the date of the service, etc. So the solution of the project will be to reduce the overhead costs by hiring fewer employees and by implementing new technology that will enable smooth and fast moving of claims processes with little human intervention, and to make access to claims easier and more flexible for physicians and employees directly with the insurance company.